He's got 18 alliances downstairs. I'm being the scapegoat for what the fuck he's pushing.
You're just putting all the blood on your hands initially.
So anyway,
and that's what Michelle. And I mean, you know, until they start getting in a power position, they don't know what it's like. In essence, of, you know, they're not having to do the decision making. They can voice their opinion, but they've yet to have to do anything. You know, and that's what
I intend to show you.
Oh no, right. No, I know.
That's one thing about me.
I know.
You know, you've earned my respect.
Yeah.
I owe you that respect, and we'll use it judiciously. What everybody has to do in this game, you know.
Right.
But once you have someone that thinks the worst thing to do is turn around and fuck them.
Right. No, I know.
Not once you've gotten some goodness going.
Right.
So.
No, I know.
Anyway.
No, like you said, I mean, I've given everybody respect. I tried talking to Dan in the beginning. I tried talking to Steve in the beginning.
They were stubborn with that.
Right.
They just going to show that to the end.
Yeah.
And but there were others involved in that shit. I couldn't believe how many people he was working.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, like you said, we'll go week to week and just I mean, you're making everybody, you know, have smiles on your face or their faces by just sticking to the plan. I mean, you know, like you said.
Oh, I get HOH. I'm staying to the plan.
Yeah. No, it's the you'll see. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I got after Lieber for a reason, by the way.
No, yeah. And it's not just you, Jerry.
I know.
Jerry already, yeah. All right.
But yeah, let me finish.
There's so many people. Yeah, no, we need to talk. Hold on. Let me turn this on. So we can make sure that nobody's...
Let me tell you what I did for her. She got on Angie. She got on Keisha. She got on April. She was all over me, saying things and bullshit in that room. And I even heard, I walked in on one night and said, why are you demanding? She's talking to Dan and Steve, trying to convince him how she wasn't guilty of anything, that it was all based on me and the meeting we had up here. She told them all about our meeting. Every bit of the 8 of you, you know how I come in. But she was magnetic, so I confronted her about it.
See, I didn't know she did that.
Oh, yeah. That was the day before.
Okay.
So I walk in on them when she's doing it. Keisha was in there. I don't know who else. Anyway, I bought right to the head. I don't mess around.
Right.
So I went in and said, and she made light of it, and I just walked around. Then she told Rennie that we lost the power of food in that contest because she had 2 old, slow people on her team. That's bullshit.
Right.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing, I'm as fast as she is.
Right.
You know? And she started to jump on
everybody else.
Keisha and then that's when I said out there, we were a team, let it go.
Right.
But she didn't let it go. She put it on Rennie. Rennie come and told me immediately. I said, all I needed was an excuse to go after. I went right in and said, that's bullshit. And I did it on purpose. I'm never as mad on the inside as I appear on the outside. On purpose. She was jumped out of bed, flew right up at me, followed me into the bathroom. Then Rennie, I give her credit, confronted her back with it. And she did say it. She said she didn't. She tried to switch it around.
Right.
She's bitched about being on fucking slop ever since she's been in here. It's part of the game. It's part of the things. It's your punishment. You take it and shut up.
Right.
She never shuts up about this shit. Have you noticed now? A lot quieter, a lot calmer around here. Keisha and April feel a lot more comfortable again. Starting to get a little smile at them. I defended them.
Right.
They worry about me better.
Right.
I defended the girls, and I would do it.
Right.
That was wrong. She's out of line. So, if anybody took offense to it, I can't help it. It's just the way I felt it. It was time to calm her down.
No, you're right.
So,
no, Jerry, everybody already. You're absolutely right. I mean, everybody sees exactly what you're saying. I mean, because it's not just that. For instance, it's not.
But it was up to me at that point,
right.
and I had the reason to do it, and I took the risk of doing it.
I understand.
But it wasn't then.
Because she came to me and she was trying to pump me full of sunshine, saying, "Oh well, Jerry came at me and Jessie, you understand, right? You understand." I'm like,
let me tell you something. I'm going to say it to you. She's trouble.
No, yeah, no. Jerry, I totally understand. And it's just like...
In the next few weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say...
If we're going to do the Dan thing and the Rennie thing, I'd say my personal opinion is she's...
Right behind him.
Yeah, should be.
No, and you're absolutely right. And
I'll work with you guys on that goal. I want you to know something.
No, I know.
Because I have every bit of chance to get HOH again.
Right. No, you're absolutely right.
And my point up through those things, I'm working with you guys. I want you all to know that.
And then it's just like, and that's, Steve tried using that right now.
Oh, I know.
So, I mean, that's what he came up here to do. And he was trying to say that he had all the votes to get Libra out. And he said that he already had everybody's vote to get Libra out. We kind of assume...
See how he just plays off on those things.
Yeah.
When he dumped you and Memphis out there from the group, and he gets with Brian, now to save his own ass, he's willing to sacrifice someone else to such a degree.
Right.
But he hasn't had trouble with her.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
And what
she hasn't attacked him, and yet he's trying to sell her.
And she hasn't attacked myself or Michelle.
Right.
Because Michelle, to be honest with you, I'm still, like, I'm not saying I'm busy or anything, but I'll eat, try taking naps, and all they have time to do is talk. So, like, if one person...
Don't forget, I was up here.
Yeah.
What happens.
It's not... It is a bad thing, but then it has... Everything has...
But for you right now, it's not a bad thing because it's early enough in here, and the plan was made.
Right. Initially, Steve publicly announced that he was going after Ollie, April, and Libra.
Oh, yeah.
So if he would have... So think of it in his shoes. If he could have somehow spun it for Michelle to take himself off, he not only would have been stronger with Dan, now have the opportunity of winning HOH again, and POV, but the three people he tried getting out, everybody turned on them. Now that group is weaker, and there's only two people as opposed to three. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, and Michelle took all that into consideration, and I tried giving her time because it's just like, no matter what, everybody's going to try pinning me and Michelle together, but it's just like, first off, you know the conversations we have, we're just messing around. Second off, right. No, but second off...
Well, the worst that it shows that you're head of household.
And she's POV. We have to talk, because it's like...
Well, but the attention, you've been closer before that. You know, and it just shows some attention to it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean right now, early in the game, that's good now we're going to hold or whatever. Because I can tell you that in Libra's eyes, she was controlling the women. And you heard, if you really think, what did Keisha say the other day when she was crying down there?
She was looking right at Libra.
I'm trying to prove I'm loyal to you.
Yeah. No.
I'm trying to prove again and again that I'm loyal to
the
girl. In her mind, I mean, that's what this should come down. I could have gotten part of that, but you know what? I couldn't be with Libra. I just can't.
No, I understand.
I think she's just going to continue to have... I think she's mean with it, like, you know...
Yeah. It's just... But to be honest with you, I've dealt with a lot of, African American women, black women.
Me too.
Dating them, and that's just, when and that's why I am attracted to them, because of their strong personalities. You know what I mean? So seeing her do this, it comes to no surprise to me.
Or me.
So I mean, I understand why she's doing it, how she's trying to play the game, because it's natural for her.
I'm not racist. Do you know who my best friend is?
Yeah, I know. Nor am I. I mean, that's not on trial. But it's her downfall.
Right. Oh yeah.
And that's pretty much the point I'm trying to get at. It is her downfall. And she needed, and she tried to come at me. She's like, Jessie, I'm not trying to be the crazy black person or the crazy black woman that everybody.